He's joining us now from Paris. Once again, it's Cedric Doumbe. Ah, Cedric, félicitations. Congrats, my man.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Does it feel like a weight has been lifted, that the weight of March and everything that happened now, you could say what you want going into the fight, but you do that, you perform, you deliver. Does it feel like you can now finally move back, that you got your mojo back?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Now, I feel better. I wanted to go back right after the March fight. And I feel like, I will never delete the Splinter story.
Yeah.
but I did what I had to do, to fight in front of the crowd, to win in front of the crowd. And yeah, I feel way better now.
I know you were very confident and sort of relaxed going into this fight, but now that it's over, can you say that you were thinking about it a lot, that you didn't want to have any sort of controversy or stumble? If it wouldn't have gone your way this time around, it would have hurt your drawing power in your home country. So can you now acknowledge that there was a lot on your shoulders going into this fight?
Yeah, of course. I said that before. I said that a lot of pressure during that fight, even before, because I had to prove, I had to prove a lot, and this way you cannot, when you fight this way, you cannot lose lose 2 times a row. A lot of pressure. People were waiting for me. Maybe Cedric is done. Maybe MMA is done for Cedric. So yeah, I had a lot.
The crowd once again was amazing. I don't know. It's really one of the greatest stories that I've seen over the last couple of years, what's happening in Paris and what's happening in France, in particular with MMA and also pro wrestling. There was a show a couple of weeks ago in Lyon, the WWE show, and it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Are you ever blown away by this, or is this all what you expected?
I used to. I used to. I know. In France, we got probably the best crowd ever in the world, because of we love combat sport. They love show. We love entertainment. And I used to, and I wasn't surprised that Pettis come into the cage and say that he wanted to fight me in Paris, because for sure in Saudi Arabia it's not going to be the same same crowd.
And I want to ask you about that in a moment. But by the way, on Wednesday, when I made a joke like, "Oh, is Wembanyama going to be at the fight?" I was just trying to think of a famous athlete. I didn't actually think that he would be there, and there he was.
That was a joke.
It was a joke. It was a joke.
Yeah,
yes, and there he was.
Oh,
are you friends with him too?
No, not yet.
Okay, but he seemed to enjoy it. He seemed to like it very much.
Yeah, of course. He was amazed. He was amazed by the fight, by the way I dodged the punch. You remember when I
yes
I split and then I dodged the punch? Yeah, he was amazed about the victory and the TKO, everything. He really liked the night. I asked him if he ever played in the same arena. He said, yeah. He told me maybe twice or 3 times he played there.
Okay, amazing. Yeah, it was great to see his enthusiasm. And your performance was amazing. I would imagine you're delighted with it. You showed a lot of different facets, some takedown defense. As you mentioned, you were evasive. You get the finish early. Overall, there can't be anything that you're disappointed in, right?
No, nothing. I really wanted to submit him. I had the chance, but he got up. I had a chance. I had a door to submit him, but at the end of the day, he stand up, and then I couldn't do it. So I wanted to make him sleep, put him asleep. A real KO, but TKO it's okay. It's okay.
I love that they brought Pettis in. I love that he was in the front row. I love that they had this ready to go if you would have prevailed. Obviously, you had to have picked up the win. And I want to go back to something that you said. So we know about this show in Saudi Arabia. To me, it would be a huge mistake. They have to put this in France. You can't go from such a scene to with all due respect, it just doesn't make any sense there. Is there any chance that they will rethink this and make it in France? It would be so gigantic over there. It would be such a shame not to do it.
Of course, that's what we said. That at the moment he mentioned that he wanted to fight me in Paris, and then the French crowd were agreed with him. So now it changed everything, you know. So I think we will make it in France if PFL agree with that, Bellator agree with that. We will make it in France, but I agree with you. It doesn't make any sense in Saudi Arabia.
Okay, and
Really.
would that be? Do you think back at that arena, or do you think it could be in the stadium?
It could be in a stadium. Yeah,
Wow,
really.
wow,
With Pettis, it could be in a stadium.
wow. For
And
you,
we can set it out.
for you to be in there facing off with an MMA legend like that, what was that moment like for you?
For me, that's a small dream coming true, you know. A former UFC champion in front of Cedric Doumbe was coming from kickboxing, from full contact even. And for me, yeah, it's like a dream. As I told him, to beat Anthony Pettis in my record is gonna be really amazing. I can't wait.
What is your assessment of where he's at in his career right now? Do you feel like he is still a formidable threat? Do you feel like he still has what it takes?
I think he's not, of course, on his prime. You know, he's not the Pettis we knew in UFC, but still Anthony Pettis is not done yet. Still very strong. I mean, he have all the weapon to beat me. You know, so he's still a dangerous opponent. But I'm not gonna lie. You know, it's not the same as before. So still Anthony Pettis, the great Anthony Pettis we knew before, and still a very dangerous opponent for me.
Is there a weight attached to this fight? Like, what weight would it be at?
Welterweight, welterweight.
Okay, welterweight. And as of right now, do
Yeah.
you have a date, whether it's Paris or Saudi? Like, do you know when's
No, not yet, not yet. But if at first that was September, Saudi Arabia, but now maybe it's gonna change because of the location. If it's in Paris, it's not gonna be September anymore. So I
Okay.
don't know yet.
If you were to bet, if you were to make a prediction, where do you
Yeah,
think it happens?
I think I will knock him out at the second round.
No, no. Where do you think the fight happens?
Where? um, Paris.
Okay, all right. That would be
Yeah,
incredible.
yeah, Paris. Yeah.
Now, you may or may not know he is scheduled to be on the Jorge Masvidal Nate Diaz boxing card fighting Chris Avila. Are you worried about this? Are you worried that what if he loses to Chris that it would diminish the fight?
No, because that's boxing. That's boxing. That's another sport, combat sport. I think no. I didn't even know that. You know,
Oh, okay. Well, maybe they took him off it now that you've signed with him. Is that possible?
it's possible. Yes, it's even possible that he pull out the fight to be focused on Cedric Doumbe's fight.
Would you prefer that?
Mhm.
Would you prefer that he doesn't fight anyone?
Yeah, yeah, of course, because it means that he take me very, very serious.
Yes. Oh man, this would
Yeah,
be amazing. Would this be the main event?
yeah, of course, of course.
Well, I hate to bring up you weren't on Friday the main event. How did you now that it happened? How did you feel about that?
I even missed to say my famous sentence. I always, all the time when I win a fight, I say in French, "Why did I tell you KO first round? Nobody can test me."
Uh huh.
But now I forgot to say it because um, the speaker were busy. We did it really quick. It wasn't the same. When you are the main event, you take your time. You can play with the crowd, with the audience, with everybody. But now, I didn't really enjoy to be the co-main event.
Yeah.
Even after my fight, some people left the arena. So it's better. I think they will not do the same mistake. Even if there is a belt in the card, they will put Cedric Doumbe at the end of the night.
I think that makes a lot of sense, especially since you're such a big deal there. The idea to come out with the vacuum, whose idea was that?
My manager and I, we
Uh,
had that idea. Yeah.
I wonder, did you pick up anything? Did you notice that there was debris?
No,
Okay.
no, that was clean this
But
time.
you still walked out barefoot.
Yeah,
Why?
because that was clean.
Yeah, but
No,
why
because
not just walk out with like sandals or something, flip flops?
no, I had flip flops before, but
Okay,
in the stage, because it's ugly, bro. I cannot walk with flip flops.
fair enough. Even as a
People
kickboxer,
watch it.
you would walk out barefoot too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah.
Always.
Always, always. In front of the ring, but
Yeah.
you know, in backstage, no, of course, no. But when we are camera, we got camera. Yeah, I take it off.
Okay. And was it on your mind at all? Like, were you thinking about it during the fight?
No, no, none at all. You know, that was an accident. No, not at all.
Okay, you've moved
No.
on.
Yeah, I'm hold on. That was funny, and that's it. But
Okay.
I like the new referee though.
Oh yeah. Why is that?
Yeah,
Why
I
is
really
that?
like him because you know he were I don't know in the locker room we make jokes, but he was very professional, you know. And no, I like him. You
Okay.
know, the connection was good.
Did you say anything to Jaleel after the fight? He said a lot about you going into this fight. I'm wondering what you said back to him.
Yeah, I told him that I respect him a lot. I gave respect to his strategy because he had a good strategy. You know, he tried to kick me in the face because my stance is very very low. He tried to kick me on the head. He tried to strike me because you know I knew he would maybe trying to you know wrestle me, put me down, but he tried to strike. That was very smart. But I was the best, and he even talked to me when we were fighting on
Wow.
the floor. He told me like, "You showing some great shit, Doumbe." That's what he told me when we were fighting. That was funny.
Respect. By the way,
Yeah,
as
so
someone who's so good at marketing and promotion and whatnot, would you advise to PFL to make PFL and Bellator into one so you're not confusing the audience, or do you understand why they have them separate?
I don't understand why they are doing that separate, but they are better than me to
Yeah.
do what they do. But yeah, if I can give an advice, I would tell them to mix the both organization.
Just have it as one, right? Just like one
Yeah,
brand,
exactly.
because it's confusing to the
Either
people.
yeah, or PFL or Bellator, but yeah, only one.
Which do you prefer?
I prefer I prefer Bellator because of it's older. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
yeah.
you know, it's older. The story of Bellator is. I think it would be better if they keep only Bellator.
Okay, fair enough. I also asked this question on Friday. I said Connor in Ireland is the number one best match for a fighter in a country. There's no better scene. And I wondered out loud if Cedric Doumbe in France and in Paris in particular is the number two best combo in MMA right now in terms of the best scene possible when a local guy is fighting there. Do you agree with me? Do you think there's anyone that comes close to what you're doing right now in France?
What do you mean number two
Meaning,
in France?
No, Conor McGregor in Ireland. To me,
Yeah,
there's no bigger scene. There's no bigger
yeah,
combination. Right? Him fighting
yeah,
there is gigantic, and I
yeah.
think strongly that Cedric Doumbe in France is the number two best in the world in terms of combination between fiiter
Oh,
and
okay,
his
okay,
home
okay.
country. Not that you're number
Yeah,
two
yeah,
in
yeah.
France, that you're the number
No,
two
I
combo. You know,
understand.
like there's
I
Aldo
understand.
in
Yeah, I understand.
Brazil. There's this guy in that. You know what I mean? Do you feel
I
like there's
understand. I understand.
anyone that comes close to what you're doing in France?
No, no one. They're too shy in France, you know. I'm very special in terms of fighter, entertaining, and everything. I'm very special. There's no one like me in France, and I think you're right. You're right. In France, I'm the best combination. Man.
And I
But
would
let's
say
see when it comes
in the world, like if
in the world.
meaning if I take any particular guy, let's say I take Leon Edwards and put him in England. I put Aldo in Brazil. I put Valentina in Kyrgyzstan. I put Alexa Grasso in Mexico. The scene of you in Paris is better than everyone. Do you understand what I'm saying? Other
Oh, okay. I
the
get it. I get it.
combination of you in your home
Now
country.
I get it. Yeah, Connor first, and then me. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
And I'm wondering if
Yeah.
you now think is Cedric Doumbe in France better than Connor in Ireland? Bigger, or maybe not quite there yet.
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't say that.
Okay, not yet,
No, I
not
wouldn't
yet.
say that. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
How far away are we from that?
I think I'm coming. I'm coming. Let me knock out Anthony Pettis, and then yeah, maybe.
Okay. Well, I love it,
Yeah.
man. I love everything that you're doing. So hopefully September, October is the next one.
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay. Well, congratulations. I
Thank
know
you
you have
very
a lot
much.
on your plate now, so we'll let you go. Great stuff. Good internet. Pretty good internet. Maybe 7 out of 10.
Thank you very
It's
much.
getting a little bit better every time. We're not quite there. Maybe a couple more knockouts and we'll get there. But
Yeah,
congrats again
exactly.
and well done.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you.
All
Always
right.
a pleasure.
Always. There he is, Cedric Doumbe. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it very much. Hey, if you like this video, give us the old thumbs up. Subscribe as well. You could get many more of these videos on the channel, so please do that. We would love you forever if you did so.